member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make
one of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samoan and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
Hello guys, I'm back.
Steiner brothers getting a
There was some network
here
connection
in their first
error.
And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds. Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
The Steiner brothers
Let's
are one of the most promising
fight
tag teams
with
we've ever
Steiner
seen
brothers.
in
बैठ
WWE.
जाओ.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Let's go.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams.
Three strikes, okay?
Indeed, Michael. The Head Shrinkers and
Aaj
Steiner
andar
Brothers
wapas.
are
Yeah,
the tag division in WWE. But both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Appa, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
चल भाई कॉर्नर चल कॉर्नर
Placed him in the corner here.
ओए बड़ा नेड़े शॉट है ऑल अतिन डबल टीम
Tag made. Double team incoming. Dueling headbutts.
Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal.
Nice takedown, stacked from the pin. Is it enough?
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Megamaniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Heavy attack. चलो वापस.
Oh my gosh! With one hand.
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
बाहर चला गया भाई. बड़ी ज़्यादा जल्दी है तेरे को बाहर जाने की.
Across the top rope.
Steiner. Rick Steiner.
Matchmakers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. Now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
Samu. Let's do another attack.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah, Samu just ramped up his intensity.
Rick Steiner.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. Then a knee right to the throat. Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Yeah.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
I want him.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
And the tag's made. Splash.
Boom. Fatu, come in the ring, bro. Yeah, here comes Fatu. Here he goes.
And into the corner he goes.
Tag made.
Fatu and win with Rick Steiner. Okay. कितने मारोगे? Referee side हो जा साले.
Shot after shot. They might go all night.
I want Fatu in the ring.
Just ruthless.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around.
There goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Rick Steiner.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and
Steiner
Scott
was
not
so
aware.
young, man.
Big kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think
from the top?
Look at this, just what a barrage of
Samu
dishing it out now.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers. From the top.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Referee side हो जाने तो बहुत मार खाएगा.
What a headbutt.
Headbutt.
Oh God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
Let's do double team.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Steiner looking powerless to every attack.
Samu is really on top of his game right now.
Gets driven into the corner.
Chalo.
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now. Ooh.
चल अंदर.
Oh my gosh! With one hand.
चल भाई.
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick tock.
तेरी ऐसी लेट हो गए भाई, लेट हो गए.
Taking a moment to get
Instant recovery, bro.
Incredible energy.
चल उधर. Give me the tag. We are going to win this. चल खड़ा हो. चल कॉर्नर. फिनिशर. ओ तेरी. ओए बच गए.
A quick reversal by Samoan.
Now we are going to win.
He puts him into the corner.
Double team.
Tag made.
कौन आएगा? फाटू. ओ तेरी. भाई सिर मारते हैं अगले. चढ़ जा. Yes.
Up high.
Now we are going to pin him.
Transitions into the pin. Is this
तेरी ऐसी रीत ऐसी. Scott Steiner.
Just a nasty headbutt.
हट जा रेफरी. हट जा. तेरी ऐसी रीत ऐसी लैग. पप्पी लगेगा जी.
That was gross.
चलो. चल बाहर जा रही है तो. ओहो.
Getting set up in the corner.
आजा. आला. बड़ी जल्दी पकड़ा. फाटू तेरी है तेरी तो. फाटू का नहीं है. अच्छा.
First up top.
ले फिर पहले नहीं मारी. ओए भाई नशा करा की ना. टैग हो गया. डबल टैग हो गया. डबल टैग.
Oh my God, not this. Oh yeah.
Doomsday device.
Doomsday हो गया. Doomsday.
might be defeated here.
No, it's so easy, bro.
Even before a 1 count.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
That puts a stop to Steiner. Overhead chop.
करते हैं बाहर. आ जा तेरी बारी. चल अंदर.
Ripped in the hard way.
Oh, look at this. Headbutt.
जब तक वो अंदर नहीं आ रहा इसको मारी जाओ.
Between the Steiners and the head shrinkers.
This is the trickiest bet in all of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to bet on.
Fatu is just having his way.
Steiner's being kept in check.
Signature.
Kick to the face.
Now we will finish this.
Getting him right into the corner.
Playing him on the top rope.
खड़ा हो यार.
No doubt this competitor has more punishment in mind. Upping the ante here from the middle rope. What in the world?
This does not look good, Byron.
Let's
not
finish.
much room to work with. Both superstars on the rope. Samoan drop.
Making a motion out with the pin.
2, 3. जीत गए भाई.
Shrinkers get the win.
Head shrinkers.
Here are your winners.
Nice.
Samoan and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head
Oh,
Shrinkers tonight.
मारेगा की.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
चलो अनलॉक्ड. क्या अनलॉक हुआ भाई पता नहीं. नेक्स्ट मैच. लेट्स गो. देखिए आगे की है.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms.
तू बोल रहा है.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today.
Okay.
Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne, you had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation.
A nation of domination.
The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one
with The Rock. Hi everyone, how are you?
Rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Tonight we will play live Fortnite with hackers.
Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows, while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
Chalo bhai, show me the fight. I want to fight.
434-day title reign as WWE champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't consider better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has on a Thursday night in February of 1990.
Boring katam.
As Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia.
Challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals.
Chalo yaar, skip kare. Let's go to the fight.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia. Maivia गाली वर्गा लग रहा है मायुवा. हेलो बड़ी छोटी नहीं कर रहे बच्चा रॉक.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
अच्छा जी. Raw is war. कौन आ रहा है?
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter.
Triple H. अच्छा इधर भी नाम लग रखा है हंटर हर्स्ट हेम्सली ये तो बंदा ट्रिपल एच गॉट इट गाइस ट्रिपल एच
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday, and he's taking the risk stepping in here against the newcomer Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. He's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
यार ट्रिपल एच ही अच्छा नाम है हंटर हर्स्ट हेम्सली तो बड़ा गंदा सारा मैंने याद भी नहीं आया बीच वाला
Intensity on the face of the champion, challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another.
Outside the ring.
Challenger Rocky Maivia and our current champion Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley.
बड़ा ज़्यादा गलत मार रहा है यार
Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring. Our
the Cobra Clutch is applied. The Cobra Clutch submission is in.
Targeting the neck here.
Oh yes.
Cutting off oxygen.
Oh
Showing
yes.
no mercy.
Step out.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. The champ avoiding a one count.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
Oh, clothesline. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Rocky
Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hurst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia has got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Placing him in the corner.
Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows.
चल खड़ा हो यार बाहर सुट्टे चलो बाहर रह के लड़ेंगे
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
That's got to be a tide turner.
Pascal triple H. अबे कितना भागेगा? Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Hunter on the receiving end. And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad? Keep your voice down.
Yeah.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
खड़ा हो जल्दी.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
हो जा. चलो अंदर.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral and
pin to decide the championship.
No. बहुत जल्दी. ओ तेरी कौन आ गया भाई? कौन आ गया? ओह तेरी मत्थे पे मारे है.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Punch right in the head. What a punch.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all.
Oh, kick. ना छोड़ दे इधर. पकड़ साले.
Hoisted up. Back suplex. Looks like Rocky is locked in on his opponent. Lands the elbow.
Let's go to the top rope.
Climb to the top rope here.
And now
perched up top.
Signature.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that up high. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
ये बाहर चला गया. चल वापस.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to put this on the ring. Shoulders down, roll up.
Rope break.
What now?
Oh, get
stop right to the gut.
Triple H.
Rocky moves out of the way. Big back body drop.
Obviously has been trying to get inside Rocky Maivia's head, frustrated. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Helmsley heads up high.
To the sky.
Totally missed that one.
Chalo. Come back to the ring, bro.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
All.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
This is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
It's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again.
Oh, तेरी.
Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
जीत गया? अबे 2 है हाले थे.
Has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
Maivia.
Intercontinental Champion.
चलो next.
In a family of elite
Samoan
combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper.
Chalo, let's listen to Paul Heyman.
Boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the 2 principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever, and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan,
चलो भाई जॉर्ज स्टील केज फाइट है की
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
चलो जाके बैठो लेट मी फाइट यस किदे नाल है हाई चीफ पीटर माइविया तेरी है तो आ रहा है यार छोटी लेके बुढ़ा बंदा लग रहा है नहीं है भाई जवान है जवान खाओ जी जी लो आओ ए लो केड़ी वाली खाएगा ए वाली खाएगा लो
Steel had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but
entry
I believe the High Chief is ready.
झाड़ू लेके आया अगला
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark
चलो भाई
contrast to
स्टार्ट
Steel.
करिए
We'll see which prevails tonight.
आ गया स्टील केज आ गया चलो
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great
तेरी है
pride and
सीधी
respect
तहसील
for the ring.
इधर आ
While Steel is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight.
Really wrenching it.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact,
सारी
he lost
हेडबट
the
मार
match
दिया
by
यार
count out to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense,
Hello.
I'm not sure he knows how to count
Straight up,
exactly
bro.
or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a
मजा ही
cage.
मजा मारो तेरी
Steel is
यानी
becoming a
जल्दी
bloody mess in there.
यानी जल्दी खून काटता है
Get
लगा
yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
All
What
of it.
a headbutt. Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, and Maivia has really
the
figured the
tribal
animal out here.
chief तेरी ले
Competitors showing they've studied the others' playbooks to the T.
मैं लगा से एनिमल बनाएंगे मगर बढ़िया है यार हाई चीफ पीटर माइविया
Opponent, oh, with the heel hook stretch.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the
Yeah,
animal, he doesn't know what to
electron.
expect,
Right.
just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some
Perched up top.
ओह तेरी लेग ड्रॉप
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage.
he
Nothing
chucked
about
him out
Steel
there.
makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
What is this, bro?
power slam. Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has from the heavens, big time splash.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
3, 4, 5,
Right to the face.
My God.
headbutt
The animal has
incoming.
to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a
There
weapon
is
against
blood
Peter
everywhere.
Maivia before.
Oh,
It was against the
nice.
rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get
Chal
even
Mario.
crazier.
Oh,
Mujhe baat
Maivia
to.
is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile.
Oh, my
in fact, the High
God.
Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
And his head is becoming a bigger target.
Here we
Let's
go.
go to the top
Heads
rope.
up the cage.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
एक्चुअली जंप करांगे देते
And now, from 20 feet up,
There's no way.
jump
oh my goodness, not for
oh shit
Went for the glory and the big move, but the risk has possibly cost them everything.
no 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 yes signature Samoan drop.
Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
That was on me.
Punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Peter Maivia just rubbing it in now.
But now.
Down to opponent, and a double axe handle smash.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense.
So.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Very painful.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons
1,
are obvious
2,
for that.
3, 4, 5, 6.
He earned the other nickname of the High Chief.
No, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Perched up top. Diving leg drop.
He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
Can Steele recover from this adversity? They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
Oh, what a headbutt. George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation. And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move. From the top, nobody home.
Elbow strike.
And stomping away in the corner. Then a knee right to the throat. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war.
And George is caught.
Oh, yeah.
What a backbreaker.
And George is laid out.
Oh, my goodness.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Peter Maivia.
Oh, man, what an uppercut.
That was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
बड़ा सही move लगा मैंने वाला.
Big back body drop. What elevation.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos. But it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
True.
Just punishing their opponent.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Set right into the corner.
Splash in the corner.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Followed up by a textbook scoop slam. Nicely done. Fist drop. Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Oh, Samoan drop.
Maivia has Steele in his
Chalo,
sights.
chalo,
Looking to
chalo.
put the animal down once, setting up again.
Let's finish this.
Maivia can taste it now.
1,
There's two. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew. That the
next match. देखिए उन बॉल एमन के नो बोलेगा.
Most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax!
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your...
चलो भाई बहुत गल्लां हो गईयां जल्दी.
The otherworldly power.
चलो skip. Let's go to the fight. King of the Ring.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax.
मगर मैंने इतनी पसंद नहीं है मगर यार की करिए कुटना पैना है Lyra Valkyria ने. शायद दुबई के वैसे ना इसलिए ये कपड़े पहने हैं.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crowd already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Next, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war.
That's what he is.
As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
Let's skip this. Entry theory. खत्म हो गई ये चलो. King and Queen of Wine.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton.
Left.
Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax.
2.
Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home. She's outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen.
Chalo.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Oh. Lyra Valkyria, one of the most technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra...
Elbow lands hard.
Elbow drop on target.
Oh, look at this. This is outrageous power.
Chalo banda.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Agi.
Gets back in the ring, and the match continues. Goes into the corner.
Legs getting tangled in the corner, stuck in the tree of woe.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the irresistible force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Golly, Nia is just cornering the
kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
She's still in this one. Kick right to the midsection.
Nia Jax brushes that one off. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with.
Not
nearly as much.
Second one.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
No,
Please,
second
let's call the
one.
move its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, shit.
No. Good night.
Two.
Annihilator.
3.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H.
Hello guys,
Going to come
we
in to
will
congratulate Nia Jackson.
continue. I think if I
Officially
will play
crown her the
Fortnite
Queen
live, I will
of the Ring.
come back.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
चलो यार बस करिए. नेक्स्ट रिकी वर्सेस स्टोन कोल्ड स्टीव ऑस्टिन खेलेंगे. ओके बाय.